Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the LanceScurv show with Lily Fire. Or is it Mrs. Scurv? Or is it Lily Vegan? I don't know. If you seem to detect a bit of a sleepy voice, yes, we just woke up a little while ago. And we're up for good, but you know how your voice sounds when you just wake up. So Mrs. Scurv started speaking about an incident that happened with her at the Home Depot here in Orlando, Florida. Right there on Hiawassee Road and Colonial, Route 50. We're going to blow them up. So, Mrs. Scurv, talk to me. Tell me.
Grand Rising, everyone, my brothers and sisters. I hope you find yourself in good health this morning. I hope everyone is well and safe, and guidance and protection to everyone and to all my sisters and brothers. You know, I was telling Brother Lance that, I went down to Home Depot and I wanted to get some supplies, and, there was this gentleman in the hall, a white man, and he was helping someone else. So after he finished helping this person, I said to him, "Can you help me take this thing down that I needed?" He said, he have something else to do and he'll come back. Was a white man, and okay, I was mad now because I was waiting for a little while and no one. Then I saw this other black brother that's working there, and I guess he do advertising for hair condition, whatever. I don't want no blinking hair condition, so he stand up there. I said, "Can you help me take this thing down?" This brother said he have to call, have to get somebody else to do it. He can't do it. He don't work. You know what I did? I said, okay. I went and I climbed up and I knocked everything down. To get what I need, I knocked everything down on the ground. And I said to him, so you all can clean it up because I am not cleaning it up. You understand what I'm saying? You come to this place, you can't get no help. Everybody
they run away from you.
And these are the things that I'm talking about that we go through, and I'm telling you, that's why we need to have our own shit together, and we need to have our own stuff, because if we have our own things and have things organized, things would be better off for us, and we don't have to go through these kind of things, because it's be so organized that you come in this whatever stores we have, and you don't have this kind of problem, because every time you go to these places, you have to deal with this bunch of crap that
right.
You're going through. You have to check out your own self in Home Depot and all these stuff. This bullshit and all these stuff that is going on, where they're taking away the jobs from the people, and people don't have jobs. So many people have lost their job, can't put food on the table, can't put a shelter over the head because of this situation. And we need to have our own things. We need to own our own every damn thing and get out of the system. Why can't we get together and get out of the system and have everything for us? These people treat us like worse than animals. I see these people just hugging up the animals and telling the animals they smell good, they this and that, like that damn human being. You see what I'm saying? And we are a piece of shit. We are a piece of shit. They don't give a shit about us. They don't care nothing about us. And I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it that we're running behind these people. I don't understand why our brothers and sisters wrapping up with these people. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. It don't even look right. It don't even look right. Maybe it look right to them, but it doesn't look right when you see your brothers and sisters out there with them people there. Right now, I don't care what nobody wants to say. I can't say anything about me or whatever. I make no comment and say whatever I don't want to say. Because you know what? This is the time for us to get up and be serious. This is no time to be joking around and think it's just light like this. These people doing these things so sneakily, and all this thing that is going on, and they don't care. The looks that they give us and the things that they do to us and the jobs, and everywhere we go, we get them dirty, nasty looks, and they treat us. You just imagine we as an adult, the way they treat us. Then you have your children, them going out there and working for these. I don't even know I don't even know what to call them, because to me, a lot of these people are beasts, because the way they behave and stuff like that.
Viruses.
Man, come on. The way they treat us. You imagine your children, they go out there and start working for these people, and some of them in school as teenagers before they graduate, and we send them out there and go work at McDonald's and these places. We need to have our own thing there, because our children don't have business at McDonald's and Wendy's and Popeyes and Kentucky and all these fast food places and whatever you call it. All these places, because they don't treat them good, they don't pay them right. They treat us like we are worse than them dog and them cats and
right.
because they treat them better. And I see this for myself. They hug them, kiss them, tell them, say them smell good, them this, them fluffy, them nice, them whatever, and all this stuff. And we a piece of shit. We are not nothing. We are human beings and we're walking around here. And these people treating us like this, and we take it so lightly and think it's okay. When we look upon them sometimes, it's man, I wish me could have just slap the ass down, because you know what? It burns me whenever time I see all these people behaving and how them treat people and stuff like that. But me not make none of them talk to me like that, you know. Me not making none of them people here talk to me like that, because when they start talking, me I give it, they give me one word, me I give them 10. You understand what I'm saying? Right. They're gonna get it. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. When we see them something we are going in the height of wickedness, the stuff that what they're doing to us, and we don't see. We don't see what's going on. They're taking away the jobs, them and all this stuff. So what are we going to do? We need our own thing.
But we need to fulfill our own needs, though.
We don't need to be saying this right now. I don't need to be saying this right now. What are we going to do? Because if we were doing our own shit and putting our stuff together, right, I don't even have to say this. You understand? Because everything would be all right for us, because nothing that everything is perfect, but at least we will know that we don't have to deal with them. We don't have to see them in our face every day, because we're doing our own thing. We're going about our business and taking care of our own business. We don't have to deal with them, because if they cross our path and do nothing to them, I'm going to pay for it. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. And these are the things that we need to learn and know that how powerful we are. Melanated people, we are powerful, we are mighty, and we need to do these things that we need to do. Marcus Garvey didn't just do all this and die and gone and in vain for all this stuff. It's a damn shame that we can't even rise up and do what we need to do. But Marley die and gone, and we can't even do. Malcolm X die and gone, and we're not doing a shit. We're not doing anything. We don't sit around and we talk, and nobody ain't listening. You have some of these people, as this sister said, you know, have so much BF, you know, friends, whatever, and, you know, sending all these videos, and they don't care. These people don't care. May I tell you, say, that's why, even in our country where we born and grew up, that's why the people, they're just happy for when the politicians, they come around an election and whatever, give them a lot of crumbs. I want to come out and vote, you know. Make sure no vote for this, because I'm going to make sure no get housing. I'm going to make sure no get food, you know, all the time. I'm going to make sure no get road, you know. I'm going to make sure no get this, you know. I go, all right, I no pick them, I go, all right, you know. So no have to worry about nothing, no. So please, come out and vote. And let me tell you, them come out and the loudspeaker too, you know. Loudspeaker in Jamaica, they drive around and a bull on the phone, on a go out there and go vote and whatever and stuff like, and run. Man on a pop on the neck, young and old on a pop on the neck, for go vote for the people them, and no have nothing. Look what we have got through, the things them that we have to suffer and go through every day. Police brutality. You know, on them, these are the things we want to not think about. Talk about in United States and police brutality and African people. Talk about brutality and Jamaican people with the beast them down at Jamaica. The beast boy them at Jamaica, where I beat up the people them at Jamaica and I do all kind of stuff to them. I agree, if people do bad things, you take them in. But when people do things, you beat them up. You make sure you put cuffs on them and you kick them and you beat them down. Up here, they put cuffs on them and kick them and beat them and do all kind of stuff. That's brutality. And we sit on and we taking these things and we think it's okay. We think it's okay to take these things. It's all right for police to beat up our brothers and our sister and our mother and our father and kick them down our ground and our sons and our daughter, and it's all right, our grandchildren, even little ones. Even police are drag up our little children them and our grandchildren, 6 and 7 and 8 year old, I drag them up and I do them all kind of stuff and I push them up in a corner. What kind of mess is that? And then I come talk about in a Bible about you're gonna be this for Jesus is gonna judge you for all the wickedness what you do and all this.
Turn the other cheek.
Turn the other cheek. I tell you, no better listen up, people. Listen up. What they put in the Bible, and not we after them because all the wickedness what they do to us and the wickedness what them put upon us and do to them, put them things in the Bible because them know so them are gonna suffer a persecution. The things that are gonna happen to them and them the locusts are gonna eat them flesh and their flesh gonna melt. The sun gonna melt them. We don't see it yet. We don't see it yet. This summer very hot. Into November now and it's hot. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, down in Florida.
The heat that you're feeling, places you're getting snow, heavy snow. And let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. African people, melanated people, whatever you want to call on yourself, black people, whatever you want to call on yourself. I know what I am. I know what I am. So you all need to figure out who you are. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't need to wake up off on your ass and stop wasting flipping time. This is no time to waste. You don't make Marcus Garvey wasting time and Bob Marley wasting time, Malcolm X, Nanny and all the people that will fight for us. You don't make them wasting time for nothing. But I don't know, because look what you're not doing. You're not killing half of the brothers and sisters. You're not doing all kind of bullshit. I don't make these people doing all kind of stuff too. I don't take it. I don't take it with a smile and think it's okay. When the police and beat on the brother or the sister or the mother or the father or in the street, a video it out, don't do nothing about it. This is some height of wickedness because you know now come together and do what we're supposed to do and plan what is our next step, what we need to do from here on. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
If we have our own things them going, these are the things that can't happen to us. Because listen to me, if we have our own place to live where we don't have to pay them no rent, no mortgage or nothing, we are do everything in our community, all of the money coming into us because we build our own thing. We need to get away from them, leave them here and get away to somewhere else where we can find a place where all of us can get together as a people. I mean, say the one them we are side with them, can stay with them. You understand? The people them would want to do the right thing and know say the right thing is the right thing. We need to go and do what we need to do and leave them and make them melt off of the face of the earth because that's what's gonna happen. Maybe you don't think it's a joke, but go and read Revelation and all them stuff here what's gonna happen. It's not for us. And they know it. It's not for us. They put it there to put fear in you.
That's right.
And you need to think for yourself. You need to think for yourself. I come to know because when I was growing up and your parents telling you all this stuff about the Bible and church and God gonna do this to you and God gonna do this and whatever and the preacher preaching this and you think they put fear inside of us and they make us put fear inside of our children. You understand? Our children put fear inside of their children. These are the things that we need to learn and know that these things are not for us. They put it there to put you in fear. We have to do it. I'm not telling you to go out there and do wrong things though, because I don't want none of us to do wrong things. But we need to come together as a people and do the right thing. Have our own shit for ourselves so nobody can come tell you, say, go over there so go take up that. Right now. Like that. And treat you like you're a piece of crap and pay you $5 or $6 or $10 an hour when you work.
Give you hell just to get that.
Where you can't even pay your mortgage, your rent or anything. You understand what
I'm
saying?
Just to get that.
We're supposed to all live as a people where we happy, where we can laugh and talk every day and enjoy
free,
life.
No stress.
Enjoy life. Be free. Feel good.
Sun.
Go home one job.
Like
do your one job and you go home at a decent time. Nobody running a working late at night where you can't get your rest. Work in the daytime and you go home. Yes, if you have like doctors, hospitals, whatever and stuff like that, you know that, with doctors that. And we understand that part. But listen to me, people. We need to do our own thing and stop making these people give us the runaround and treat us like we worse than animals. They're killing us like when a vehicle run over an animal on the road and
roadkill.
You see what I'm saying? These are the things that they're doing to us and we don't get it.
But if you seem to be balanced, if you seem to be happy, they look at you like it's a sin. Like you're not supposed to be happy, working together with each other in balance. It's like you took something from them. It's like they want to continuously see you under a state of stress. Constant stress, then they're okay. Then you're all beat up. I saw a black man walking the other day across the street, and I was at the red light, and there was a white couple that was there, and they had a luxury car. It was a drop top and everything like that. The man wasn't begging, but you could tell he was really down and out. His clothes were tattered. He had to be like about maybe in his late 60s, but he appeared to be, older than that, because you could tell this guy lived a rough life. And he was bent over a little bit. He was limping. And it was almost like, you could see in his face that, okay, we do have physical things that happen to us, but the bottom line is that our spirit. And these folks were staring. They were smirking. They were feeling so superior. These white folks, and they were a lot younger, and they're looking at this black man like, yes, look at him. We're better than him. They had that look, and they looked at each other and chuckled, and the man hardly could get across the street. And when he got to the middle of the street, the light changed, and they just zoomed off aggressively. But you could tell that's that thing that they have, that you better be under them.
Oh, yeah.
You better tear out your backside. They have to know everything about you. And if you're not stressed, it's not good enough. If you go to a job and do the job efficiently, they don't like that. They got to see you suffer. If you do it efficiently, they have to put more stress on you. If you're not looking stressed, then it's like, let's just annoy this person. Let me just breathe down their back. Let me micromanage them. You understand? So when you break off and you have your own thing, like the whole Black Wall Street syndrome, they see you getting along. They see you bartering and making your money. They see you thriving. They don't like that. That's why they love when they drive, like, okay, over here in Orlando, we have the Amway Center, and we have the soccer stadium and Camping World. These are all stadiums close to downtown that are near each other. So every day there's a concert, there's a sports situation going, a game, some type of game. And the place is not built for all that traffic. It's a traditional black neighborhood that has been gentrified. There are a few people left over, but, and I noticed this when I would drive the bus. You'd see them driving all through there. The cops would come out. It was almost like the few black people that were left, it was like they were roaches, unwanted roaches. Well, I don't think there's ever any wanted roaches, but they were unwanted roaches during the Thanksgiving dinner. Like, why is that roach coming out right now? You know what I mean? So where were they going to go when they live on those few blocks that are so close to downtown, and you built these venues all in the neighborhood, and now you come out as police officers looking at the same people that are out there every single day on the corner or walking around. Now you better not show your face. Now you better go and hide. Now I'm going to give you a display or show these white folks here, whether it's a white cop or black cop, we're going to show these white tourists and these white people who live here, who we want to make them feel safe because you don't look right or you're a threat. And they lock a lot of these guys down. Orlando Police Department, right here in Orlando. Very aggressive that way.
Treat them like
for no reason at all.
Treat them like worse, as I said.
But I've noticed that though.
Worse than animals.
Yeah.
The things that they've been doing to them. You see our brothers and our sisters them out there.
Who wants to be around them?
Yeah, and a lot of them going through a lot of things. I mean, a lot. A lot of us out here are suffering and going through things, and because of the things that they have been doing and continue to do to us. And we just don't get it either. A lot of us don't get it. I understand it's hard for some of us, but a lot of us don't get it. And a lot of us that can do it, we need to pave the way for others to come. Because I think if we start doing it, then others will come, because that's the only way we're going to help out our brothers and sisters that out here suffering too. You understand? Unless we come together and have things for them to do. Because let me tell you something, if we have our own thing, you're gonna have this one that always gonna be a little rebellious or don't want to do when you tell them to do. But we have to get people straight.
Right.
You understand? We have to put rules down and say this is what's gonna happen. But we're not gonna treat nobody like they're animals and all that stuff that they do to us at the job and the way they talk to us and all that. We're not gonna do that, and we're not supposed to do that.
And what's worse is when you go to a job and you expect it and you accept it, and you just, it's like you take a beat and you don't even want to resist it. It's like you're holding your hand up to keep somebody from kicking you in the face, and after a while you just put your hand down because, okay, just go ahead and kick me. This is the way it is. And the fighting spirit that you're supposed to have is null and void. It's not there. Some of us have the spirit beat out of us, and I just think that's like so sad. And many who are downtrodden like that, I'm not going to be mad at them or angry at them because I've never walked in their shoes, but it's almost like some of them, and the ones who are Sambo-esque, they look at you with the spirit you have to fight, and it's almost like It's a crime. It's a sin. I'm not saying this for everyone who is downtrodden because so many of us are so broken down and a lot of us have given up,
Yes.
right? But I'm talking
Yes.
about those who have been beat down and they figured that, well, let me just tap dance with the white man in his system and that's the way to get along. And I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to be the one who really is the one who's going to go against you as a black brother or sister who has the fighting spirit. So now you have the fighting spirit and you say to yourself on a job or just in general in life, like, wait a second, did I just see that? That wasn't right. That was wrong. Wait a second. This has got to. So now they are next to you and they're like, shh, shh, you don't want to do that. You don't want us to get in trouble. The little Sambos, what they call coons, right? So we got to watch out for so much. We can't allow our spirit to be compromised. You know, okay, have you ever found yourself fighting for someone who doesn't want you to fight for them? Like speaking up for someone who they don't want you to speak up for them because they're so beat down. And I'm not saying this is everybody. And somebody who's beat down, I would always help them. But I'm talking about the ones who have complied to what the system wants you to be. And they've given up and they resist you because they don't want to even fight. Right. And I think that that's sad. Like you said, it hit me just a little while ago when you said, you know, Marcus Garvey wasting his time, Malcolm X wasting his time, Bob Marley through his music wasting his time, Queen Nanny, what she did was not a waste of time, but that was supposed to elevate us to a point where we take the baton and continue to race.
Yes.
And look at us as black people who now are compromised. A lot of us, we feel as though we made it. It's like, okay, you know, I have this house and I have this car, I have this good job, which really, what is a good job? What price is it that you accept to relinquish your fighting spirit? I mean, really, to just neuter yourself. To just remove yourself and you could do with me as you want. Just pay me and I won't be a threat. And we turn our back on our own people. And we're compromised.
Yes.
And we know it. And this is why we have so many black people out here who have tremendous wealth. Some who are just doing good. And of course there's some who are not doing so good.
Right.
But many who will see you and not feel for you because they have been compromised. And they've willingly compromised. To basically say, I signed on a dotted line, I'm getting this money now, it feels good to me, and I'm not going to risk losing this because, you know, to help one of my own black brothers and sisters, to elevate them or elevate the general condition. And so we have a lot of the boule, we have a lot of the people in that category, a lot of the Masons and secret societies, Prince Hall Masons in the black community, nobody's calling them out. They will do some nice looking things around Thanksgiving and give out turkeys. They will donate a little bit of money, but that's the price of doing business. If they were really about doing something, why isn't this place turned around? Why is this place turned around? Because they are compromised.
Yes.
You see? And you don't call them out because they'll shut you off as an independent person. Like me, working in corrections down here. I didn't know how many of them were around me at the time. And when they decided to blackball me, all of a sudden my own dentist didn't want to deal with me. My own tax man didn't want to be bothered with me no more.
That's a damn shame.
I mean, I remember,
and these are
blackballing is real.
These are our own melanated people. These are our own melanated people that's doing this bullshit
exactly,
to us.
Exactly.
You understand? And some of them on the job, they do the same damn thing to us. You understand?
But if they organize the same way for something good, but see, they can't do anything good because this system of white supremacy, this white man doesn't want him to do, so they compromise with favor in the society over the other black folks.
That's like the politicians them in our area. These whatever you call
Orlando,
them, commissioner, them and all these people, because it's the same thing. Just like in Jamaica, they give them a little more crumbs on their check,
right?
And they are right with it because to hell with the people. As long as I get in there and do what I have to do and take care of me, and I can drive my big car and splash them on the road when the rain fall and whatever and all that stuff. And yeah, it's true. They drive a little faster and splash you. You know, while we on the road and the rain falling and whatever, because they don't give a damn about you. Just like we will jump up and say, okay, the stock market is good for Jamaica now and whatever, and it's booming and whatever. Yes, if the stock market was good and booming for Jamaica, and the people were gaining from it, they were getting something from it. What about the people in Jamaica that suffering?
So they say the stock market is booming down there, but is it for the people?
Yes, stock market.
What poor people up in the country know anything about stocks?
They don't know nothing.
I'm not putting them down.
No, but it's
I'm
true.
just
They
saying.
don't know.
Right,
they don't know.
But
it's true.
See, this is why you have to watch
It's
the
true.
media. Everybody listen to this. Listen to me well. Just because it's in print, just because you turn on the TV and see it, just because you turn on the radio and see it, doesn't mean that it's necessarily true. They will take a partial truth, spin it around and wrap it in lots of lies and falsehoods.
Yes.
And you accept everything down. It's just like the mother trying to get the child to take some medicine that's bitter and doesn't taste too good, right? They put some sugar in it. So the child now takes the sugar and says, that tastes good, not knowing they took the bitter medicine.
Right.
So there are realities out here that they are not going to report on, the so-called mainstream media, or wherever you are in the world. They are not going to report on those things because they want to engineer your mind to go in a place to benefit them, and your stuff will never be acknowledged. You see what I mean? So this is why we got to have independent media sources, black media sources, and we got to go back to the day when we got over the fence with our neighbor, leaned up against the fence, and talked with each other.
You're right.
But because we have our smartphones now, we put our head down, we don't speak to anybody, and social media has caused us to become an anti-social
and these
people.
things are a distraction, to distract the people from the real thing. You understand? Because when they talk, stock market booming and whatever, it's to take the Jamaican people of mind away from this stupid government in Jamaica to sell out like the cockpit country and all the wickedness that they're doing to people to cover up that, and the people that say, stock market, and the first and the people in the country and stuff, they don't know that a damn thing about no stock market. And then a lot of the things that's happening, they don't even know because they're up in the country and whatever and all this stuff. But it's not benefiting the people in Jamaica because they're not getting nothing from it, because the thief in government, don't they, we are thief all the money. And I put it in them pocket and I'll continue to say it. There's nothing they can do about it because they're stealing it. They're taking the money. The people are not getting. The people are suffering. There's a lot of people in Jamaica are suffering. There's a lot of people in Jamaica this morning don't have breakfast on the table. I know it. A lot of people.
And for such a rich land.
Yes.
For such a rich place.
Rich land. Let me tell you, Jamaica can do so well for themselves without the outside. They don't need the outside. They need us as Jamaican that out here and go back there and fix the country and whatever. We don't need that the wicked government they down there. We don't need them. They are the one that make the killing of the people. Where is the government when all these people, young girls, is missing from Jamaica and nobody don't know where they are? Where are the parents?
They're
what happened? What happened?
Head.
The parents are not saying nothing. Are you all selling the children them? Are you all doing these things for money?
Turning their head. They know what's going on.
Why are you not saying anything? Because there's nobody leaking out on them things. They're saying everything is been covered up and nobody ain't saying nothing. What in the world is going on? What in hell is going on with you people that nobody ain't saying nothing about these things? And
somebody sees something.
Nobody not leaking out on the government of Jamaica to get off of them ass and do something about the things that is happening in Jamaica. A little country like Jamaica, these things shouldn't be happening with a little small island like that. And you have the government sit on the funky ass and do nothing about it. And they at the seat where them sit and at about one day the seat are gonna get hot that it start blazing fire. I mean real fire, you know. I mean real fire gonna burn the ass to ashes one of this day. Wherever they're sitting in a Devon house or wherever them call the place in Jamaica where them at, me don't care where governor house, whatever you all call it, me don't care. And me don't wanna know either what to call it. Me just know say one of them there, the seat them wanna sit in a there, gonna catch on fire. Without nobody literally light the fire, it gonna catch on fire and burn on up in there. Because all the wickedness that you not doing and make a fall for the people of Jamaica, the innocent people of Jamaica, where get killed and put guns. Really and truly, me not stop talk about them something of the killing where going in Jamaica, you know, and where the wicked people them put guns in our hand and kill off the brother and sister. Me keep talking about
That's
it.
right.
I don't care if I have to talk about it every day. I'm gonna continue to talk about it.
And that's what they want you to do, so the tourists can come down and buy up some of the land that don't even live down there. They see you as somebody who's in the way, and they tolerate you but they see the beautiful country, they see the good living. Trust me, when they want to buy out down there, that is a recreation area for the entire world.
Yes.
And these people come from the UK, the United States, and how
run.
dare these niggas live so good up in the mountains.
But what people need to know, these people can run, but they can't hide. You understand that they can run, but they can't hide, because they think they're gonna run from the destruction that's gonna be happening here. But it's anywhere they go, it's gonna take them. They're talking. Listen to me, man. They tell you in the Bible, you're gonna be running to the rocks, and the rocks gonna be running from you. Don't believe that it's you, people. People, if you do the right thing and get away from these people, it's not you, it's them. It's because of what they have done to us. Because of what they have done. You know what? Every day I see it more and more. Listen, they see a Bible there. Listen, read it some more, okay? Read it some more. Because the things it's gonna come to you. All the things are gonna really come to you, that the things that they put there and saying to us that this is what's gonna happen to you and whatever. They send them white Jesus and them white angel and them white God and them white Christ or whatever they wanna call it. And people them in the church, you wait for them. Them are the other one. They're gonna be weeping and mourning for them, because even the pastor them, me said they ain't gonna get. Let me tell you something.
They keep you there with taking no action.
The wicked pastor them will know the
week
truth.
in and week out.
Will know the truth. Will know the truth and telling us these lies. Will know the truth and telling us all these lies and collecting our money. Let me tell you something. Them are the one they're gonna burn. Them gonna burn. They better. Let me tell you something, man. All the things that I'm telling you, all these things that they place in the Bible, they know it's for them and it's coming for them soon. It start already. It's gonna come for them like that's the thief in the night. At them, let me tell you something, man. He gonna wash them away and burn them away like a thief in the night. And I'm gonna talk about God is gonna come like a thief in the night, and I'm gonna take one of this and whatever and stuff like that. Let me tell you something, man. It's gonna be like, let me tell you, it's gonna be unbelievable. The things that were gonna happen. The things that is gonna happen and about to happen and start to happen. Listen, people, be aware. Open your eyes. Open your eyes wide. Listen. Clean out all the wax out of your ears and listen and pay attention. And read some of the stuff that in the Bible and understand it and know that this is some serious time we're living in. This is really serious. And please listen, share this video out to everyone, and know that I love you all very much. And just take care of yourself. Just big up yourself every day and love yourself every day.
Yes, indeed.
Make sure to check out the boldest blog at LanceScurv.com and follow Scurv on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under LanceScurv.